You've probably seen it everywhere. Those colorful bottles of juice lined up at the store, looking like liquid rainbows that promise health, vitality, and maybe even a better life. Or maybe you've been tempted by that friend who swears by their new juicer. You know, the one who keeps posting photos of green juice on Instagram with captions like "feeling fresh." Meanwhile, you're just there eating a banana the normal way, with your mouth. And now a big question pops into your head. Is juicing actually better than eating the whole fruit? Let's peel this topic apart, pun intended, and see what science and common sense has to say. Right here on History of Food. First, let's be honest. Juicing sounds super healthy. It's got that wellness influencer vibe. You throw a bunch of fruits and veggies into a machine, press a button, and boom, you've got this vibrant glass of what looks like bottled energy. Juicing became trendy for a reason. It's convenient, it looks fancy, and it's an easy way to say, "I had kale today." People love juicing because it feels efficient. You can consume more fruits and vegetables in one sitting than you probably ever would whole. Like, realistically, no one's out here eating 5 carrots, 2 oranges, and half a cucumber for breakfast. But turn them into juice, and suddenly you're sipping it through a straw while feeling virtuous. Here's the thing about juicing. When you juice fruits or veggies, you're essentially separating the liquid, which contains vitamins, minerals, and natural sugars, from the solid parts, which contain most of the fiber. And fiber, my friend, is the unsung hero of your digestive system. It's the part that keeps you full, helps regulate blood sugar, and, let's be real, keeps things moving down there. Without fiber, your digestive system is like a highway with no traffic lights. Things go way too fast. So when you juice an orange, you're mostly getting the sugary juice and leaving behind the pulpy, fibrous stuff that helps your body process that sugar more steadily. Here's where it gets tricky, and maybe a little shocking. When you eat a whole fruit, say an apple, it has natural sugar, yes, but it also has fiber to slow down how your body absorbs it. That means your blood sugar rises slowly and steadily. But when you drink juice, even if it's 100% fruit juice with no added sugar, you're basically giving your body a sugar rush. It's like handing your bloodstream a fast pass at a theme park. No lines, no delays, just straight in. That's why nutritionists sometimes call fruit juice nature's soda. Sure, it's natural sugar, but your body doesn't really care whether it came from a can or a juicer. Sugar is sugar. Now, does that mean drinking juice is bad? Not necessarily. It depends on the context. If you're drinking juice as part of a balanced diet, fine. But if you're replacing meals with juice or drinking it by the liter thinking it's cleansing your body, you might want to rethink that strategy. Now, let's talk more about fiber, because it's kind of the MVP here. Fiber helps with digestion, lowers cholesterol, and makes you feel full. When you eat the whole fruit, you get all that goodness. But juicing removes most, if not all, of the fiber. And that's where the biggest nutritional difference lies. Think of it like this. Eating an orange is like watching the full movie, with all the story, build-up, and character development. Drinking orange juice is like watching the trailer. Sure, you get the highlights, but you're missing a lot of substance. Without fiber, that sugar rush hits faster, you feel hungrier sooner, and you don't get the same sense of satisfaction. Now here's some good news for juice lovers. Juicing does retain many of the vitamins and minerals found in fruit. You still get vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants. However, these nutrients are sensitive to light and air. That means the longer your juice sits around, the more it loses its nutritional value. So if you're juicing, it's best to drink it right away, not after it's been sitting in your fridge for 3 days next to the leftover pizza. On the other hand, whole fruits keep their nutrients longer because the skin and pulp protect them. So if you're going for maximum nutrient retention, the whole fruit still wins. Now let's address the green elephant in the room: juice cleanses. You've probably heard claims that doing a juice cleanse for a few days can detoxify your body, flush out toxins, or reset your system. It sounds appealing, especially after a weekend of, let's say, questionable food choices. But here's the truth. Your body already has built-in detox machines, which are your liver and kidneys. They're like the bouncers at the club of your bloodstream. They handle the toxins just fine without needing a pricey green juice pass. Juice cleanses might make you lose a bit of weight, but that's mostly water and glycogen, not fat. And once you go back to normal eating, that weight usually comes right back. So while juicing can be a nice addition to your diet, it's not a magical detox potion. Your body's already got that covered. Now, to be fair, juicing can have its benefits, especially for people who struggle to eat enough fruits and vegetables. Drinking juice might make it easier to sneak in more nutrients. It's also useful for people with certain health conditions where chewing or digestion is difficult. And honestly, sometimes a cold, fresh juice just hits the spot, especially in summer. The key is moderation and balance. Think of juice as a supplement to your diet, not a replacement for whole fruits and veggies. If you're torn between the two worlds, juice or whole fruit, smoothies might be your best compromise. When you blend a fruit, you're not removing the fiber, you're just breaking it down. So you still get the nutrients and the fiber, just in a more drinkable form. Plus, you can mix in other ingredients like yogurt, oats, or leafy greens to make it more filling and balanced. Just be mindful of portion sizes. Even smoothies can sneak in a lot of calories and sugar if you're not careful. That healthy smoothie bowl on Instagram, it probably has enough sugar to power a small village. So, is juicing better than eating the whole fruit? Well, not exactly. It's not worse, but it's definitely not better either. At the end of the day, the healthiest option is the one you can actually stick to. If juicing helps you get more fruits and veggies, great. If you prefer biting into a crisp apple or a juicy mango, that's great too. Just don't fall for the hype that juicing is some superior magical shortcut to health. It's not. It's just another way to consume fruits. One that's less filling, more sugary, and requires more cleanup. And honestly, who wants to wash a juicer every morning? If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.